they basically denied it. And so we're fighting for that. Also, we're fighting for, we're still in the discovery phase. So we're also fighting for a copy, a full copy of my entire SD card, the memory card that was in my camera the day that I was arrested. So far, what they've provided me is a very short video. It's 1 minute and 28 seconds long. It's a very short video of the encounter that I had with Deputy Ryan Walker that day. So I was arrested within, according to them, within 1 minute and 28 seconds. But they're accusing me of interfering with police business for 1 minute and 28 seconds.
We're here today at the courthouse with POETIC's
which is, right, that's
arrest with Deputy Ryan Walker.
And so it appears
taping
that
in public
have a full copy
place.
Of
We're here with a lot of the famous cop watchers and auditors.
We want to do an independent forensic test, you know, analysis of that SD card.
Hi everybody.
To see what has been, what was fully on that video card, on that SD card.
And what grounds are they holding that SD card?
Who knows? Because they can't.
Got it. Okay.
I mean, I don't speak legalese, and I don't know exactly how it works, but I can tell you that I should have my property. That's how I feel. That's my camera. That's my SD card. It's my property.
This is POETIC talking about
their argument
in the courthouse,
that it was used
scheduled to Friday.
During a crime. They're accusing me of a crime for walking home and recording the police.
We've had this community here today, silent citizens here today.
Okay, so that's why they're keeping the camera, because it was used in a crime, a bogus crime that they're charging me.
Got it.
So that allows them to keep my camera, my property, and not return it to me and give me whatever they decide to off of that camera. And that's what they've done. So 1 minute and 28 seconds, I'm being accused of interfering with official police business. So I was handcuffed, placed in the vehicle, and taken to the police station and arrested and booked. And now being charged with a criminal offense. Although it's a misdemeanor, there's jail time involved with it. And I'm being accused of interfering with police. The actual charge is a PC 148, Penal Code 148. And I think the other one, the initial one was 4028. So those are the two counts that I'm being charged with right now. And both carry up to a year in jail.
Well, that's a serious deal.
Yeah, it is.
Good God.
It is. It is.
Crazy.
For walking home. Yeah.
Wow.
For walking home.
Okay.
I didn't rob anyone. I didn't injure anyone. I didn't damage any property. It's a penal code. You know, because the cop can. He decided, you know, I don't like what you're doing. I'm telling you to leave. And I'm like, what am I in the middle of? I asked him in the video, what's going on? You know, because my feeling is that it could have happened to any one of us. You're walking home from the park. If it's take off,
there's no filming at the courthouse.
So here we go. You might want to record this, Chad. You might want to record this.
What's this?
Here you go. This is the
general.
general.
Don't take it.
Here you go. Okay, there's no filming up facing the building. Please step across. Go across.
This is why we call this the Torrance Courthouse of Tyranny. I'm not recording, so don't tell me.
They're going to give us a full order.
These are all the cop watchers. They're going to try to harass us now for filming at the courthouse.
No soliciting. Yes, the Constitution the Torrance Courthouse.
How's it legal though, sir? How's this legal not to film in public? On the First Amendment.
Hit the road, Jack.
You're supposed to be Torrance Courthouse. Did you take an oath to the Constitution of the United States? Did you guys take an oath to the Constitution of the United States?
No.
Why don't you honor your oath, Sergeant?
This is public property.
Honor your oath. Lieutenant, why don't you get your deputies to honor their oath?
Oh, this is great. This is great.
We got top secret, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't take it, Sean.
Honor your oath.
Under what penal code are you making a lawful order?
The unconstitutional general.
Don't get it.
No soliciting. No soliciting. Hey, don't be shoving stuff with people.
Littering. You're littering, sir.
Cigarette. Reunited.
What's the reason for that?
Pichi sábanas.
Courthouse and Terry.
Guess we got no more.
I left my shampoo in her shower too.
Out of your oath, tyrants! We'll take an oath to defend the Constitution.
She don't talk very good about you. She's not
Not
happy
to
with you.
enforce unconstitutional laws or orders.
She said that you were a very naughty boy when you were growing up.
Say about that, huh? Let's see, who wants to be a star today?
Somebody's got mommy in the back of a car or something. You know, he's the one that caused all your problems. If you're gonna abuse anybody, you should abuse him, and not the man that you're wasting time, money, and resources to come back to court to fight these frivolous issues.
Right. Yeah. Why don't you go retrain your deputy? Just took 4 of them. The FBI took 4 of them into custody 3 days ago for drug dealing. So how could you possibly stand here like you're something you're not?
You hear me? I got to report his whole Snapchat.
But you don't want to talk about that, do you? Your drug dealing sheriff, huh? Where's Lee Bonner? Where's Paul Tanaka? Your boss in jail right now. Why? Lying. Obstruction of justice.
Like us, we put our lives on the line.
Right now, who's the real fucking criminal?
By the deputies and all this.
You don't want to talk about that, do you? You love trying to point fingers at other people. What about you, dirty motherfuckers?
All of us have to be punished. And he's the
You ain't got nothing to say, do you?
Ignoring the problem is part of the problem.
You love when you want to point some fingers at somebody else, but when he gets pointed back at you, you run and hide and grab at a gun. Huh?
big boy. Big boy.
Sorry, and this is what our taxes pay for. This is what's even more amazing.
Can you take your hand off your gun, please?
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Why are you so afraid of a terrorist?
This is a peaceful
What
protest.
are you hiding?
This is a peaceful protest. Can you take your hand off your gun?
Yeah, quit being a chump.
What is the problem? Who are you threatened by? All we have is cameras. This is what scares you? Why do you have a passing gun?
I'd be happy to pay you better.
So these guys can keep their hands at their side.
Strange. I've never seen cops so damn quiet. Can't say nothing when you know you're wrong.
It's Tom Zebra back there with the mic. Tom Zebra's over there.
Why don't you all take your walk of shame and go back inside?
How much money is standing right here in front of us?
Lieutenant, this is not funny. This is precisely
So
the
how
point.
you're going to follow in Bonka's footsteps?
Yeah.
Do you mind? Are you live right now?
Yeah, I'm live, yeah.
Oh, all right. I was going to say,
Okay.
would you mind giving me a play-by-play on what's going on? What's going on and what's doing and stuff?
Yeah, the courthouse, they don't want us to film in front of the courthouse. They're violating the Constitution. They're making their own rules here. And the First Amendment orders are not hiding.
Behind the general order. Remember that?
You took an oath. You took an oath. You took an oath.
They're going to walk away.
You took an oath. You took an oath. You took an oath. You took an oath. You took an oath.
It's not worth it getting out of hand. You know? Uh-oh. Oh, that's Tom.
Officer Zebra on the scene.
Tom Zebra's over there.
Excuse me, donut shops that way. Don't try that out.
See ya, bitch.
Way over there, though.
Yeah, because she
Donuts on me?
Behind that bag.
Honor your oath to the Constitution.
Yeah, modern Nazi, man. You're the enemy. You're the enemy of the
This is
people.
how this community talking to
You
the
realize
sheriff.
that, right? You're the enemy? You realize that what you wear used to be a profession that was revered, and now you are looked down upon by the people that you serve and that pay you? Do you realize that? And the fact that you can sit here calmly and take that and not look down is sad. It's sad because you know what? You would like to beat me up and put me in hugs because you don't like this. And that's the sad part of it. Because I saw the way you looked at us when we walked in the courthouse. But the problem is you don't outnumber us, and this is why you're standing there with your mouth shut. You ain't gonna do nothing because the people are mad, and we're gonna stand up. And when we stand up, you're powerless.
I just think he can't speak with the dick in his mouth. That's all.
You know, but that's the point. This is we're angry, man. We're angry for the simple things that you guys overlook and not have become.
Yeah, how does it display?
You're
One of my
the
favorite
pawns.
artists, how does it
You're the
community.
ones in the street. We're the ones on the street. We record you guys. You're the ones doing the dirty work for everybody else, but you guys don't. You're the pawn. You're the bottom of the barrel for the government, and doing all the dirty work. And yet you go home and you tell your kids that you're a hero. Well, your kids are gonna grow up one day and look and reflect and look, man, my dad was really a part of that.
On your oath.
Because by the time your kids get older, they're gonna be part. They're gonna be subjected to the thing you're creating right now.
Honor your oath to the
Get back to work. Quit posing.
This is karma, man. This is life. No government ever has been able to suppress the people forever. Not in
We the people authorize filming on court property.
This is what it's about. It's about
We
us.
the people.
And you have made it about you. The government was set up for the people. And now the government thinks they own the people. But you know what? That's going to stop. That's going to stop. It has to stop. And you go home and you remember those words I'm telling you. If you have any kind of morality, any kind of heart, you'll see that you're creating a system for your kids to live in. When you're dead, your kids and your grandkids are going to be subjected to the same thing you're subjecting us to.
Traditional steps of the courthouse, typically the place of protest.
I hope you have a peaceful night
Place
tonight,
to
sir.
exercise the First Amendment to the Constitution.
The city serves. City serves. See, how are they being served right now?
Break the cycle, man.
Guys, we got bodyguards.
Yeah.
Hey, can you please never
The
say that? You have a
bodyguard.
good side?
Sorry, no location.
It's horrible training, man. When they tell you to say that, that means they have a bad side too. You feel me?
You can all thank Deputy Ryan Walker for this burden on you today. You can all thank him for.
And he didn't show up.
Hey, because
You see, all these people are going to
because of
start
Deputy
recording you
Walker.
guys on the street. It's non-stopping. This is just...
I say
They don't want to honor their oath to defend the Constitution of the United States. They want to attempt to enforce an unconstitutional and unlawful order. No honor, no dignity.
Stop being pawns and think for yourself. You were part of the people before you put on that costume.
You swore an oath to defend the Constitution of the State of California and the Constitution of the United States of America. Honor that oath.
More like a rope.
Everything just flies over their heads.
That oath is for life. That oath doesn't expire.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you. What's your name?
San Joaquin.
Tony, man. Glad to meet you, my friend.
That oath does not expire. That oath is for life. Honor your oath, deputy.
Goodness, ladies and gentlemen, everybody is here today. I guess it's Tony Vera. Watch out, Tony. They might have a rule about that. You know, they might try to suppress your freedom of
That's
opinion
good.
as well.
Well, I got 17 days without a cigarette, so I'm feeling really good.
That's great.
Yeah.
Feels like a person of interest right now.
Oh, yeah.
So Tony, do you think if there were only two of us here right now, they'd be
Oh, they'd cuff us.
they'd cuff us in a second? Right?
Yeah, but it'd be a lawsuit, though, because you have a right to film in public on the public building.
Yep.
I mean, but they're counting on that. We don't have money for a lawyer, but they're just trying to violate the Constitution. You know, they're not doing anything, but you know, but it's okay. Let's pull back. Let's go have breakfast. Okay, so they didn't do anything.
It's like no one wants to be the last one standing there.
Oh, no, of course not.
I just realized I don't want to be the last one standing there. For the people, no. Funny how that works.
Well, no, this is like, I mean,
Well, certainly.
yes, I mean,
yes.
we said we had to get arrested for something that's, you know, get my drift. We said
Absolutely,
they didn't, no one was arrested. You know?
Yep.
And we're here to support POETIC, man. And these guys are just trying to violate our rights, you know. But we're all together, we're standing together, and it's a great thing. Cop watchers and auditors all together, you know.
Awesome.
Mr. Scientifical here, sir.
Oh, glad to meet you, my friend.
Been forever and ever
You and Tom are the man.
Well, we just try to keep it real, man. You know, and thank you for showing coming out, man.
I fear no law, sir, but the law of God.
Yeah, that's my whole trip at this point, because I'm 58. I quit drinking. I quit weed. I quit smoking cigarettes because of God. And
they had me for a decade behind their tyranny of courts, so that's why I wasn't out there auditing or anything like that. But I'm free for the corrupt system, so I'm here now.
Well, you know, the whole thing is, you always have your cell phone, so you never know if you're going to run an encounter with a cop. So you always have that weapon on you, whether you are ordered or not. You never know when you're going to have an encounter. So you have the phone and you're ready to go.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
And we all got to stand together, because if not, you know, these thugs will violate our rights anywhere and any chance that they
Oh,
do.
yeah, man. I mean,
they'll make up charges, and, you know, their laws are not laws. It's their own ego. That's what it is.
But yeah, there's people spending like 30 years in jail for something they didn't do. We have a corrupt cop, a corrupt DA, and they get out when they're proven innocent, man. You know.
Absolutely. You've watched Tony's stuff? You heard about Tony?
I've been watching Mr. Tony's forever.
Can I talk to you I'm actually making a documentary about Tony.
Okay.
And now I've learned about the auditors and everything. It's been very interesting to me, and I think it's a great thing.
No problem.
But I'm just curious, do you mind talking to me for a moment
I don't
about
mind.
So how did you find out about Tony? You start watching him on YouTube?
Well, see, you know, Mr. Tony is a legend, number one, like, you know, from way back when, you know. And, of course, I mean, you hear things in the streets. I live in Los Angeles, California, so LA, it's a community that's very well, how can I say? I can't choose no words, but we're knitted together, okay? Like a net, like a .com. And when you hear about somebody, like, you know, actually violating the rights of certain individuals that have, like, you know, you're like, wait a minute, what's going on? What did he do? He didn't do anything, but was there. And of course, you know, the persona that most people look at first, I mean, I'm not trying to sound racist or anything, it's a black male with a camera. He's dangerous.
Yeah.
But what's the difference between him and me? Or a Caucasian person?
Yeah.
You know, with a camera? No. They just like targeting, you know, singling out certain people.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the thing that Mr. Tony Vera does, recording people, you know, doing his job, you know, journalistic and all the media content that he provides for people out there, and then once that started, of them, like, you know, trying to harass him, you know, that's when I personally started, like, you know, watching more and more of his YouTube videos, you know, but I had heard about Mr. Tony for already a decade.
And when did you start doing your own stuff then?
Well, I started like in 2013.
And you were inspired from Tony?
No, I inspired myself, because I myself, you know, was a person that was harassed just because I'm a Hispanic descendant, American, but Hispanic descendant, and I like lowriders, muscle cars, import cars, and they got me through my cars, and that's how it started with me. Okay, they would see me, like, say, with a '64 Mustang convertible, and oh my God, this guy can't have that car in this area.
Yes.
Why can't I? I work hard for it. I fixed it from scratch. They don't know my story. I've been working on cars since 14 years old. Went to school, the East LA Occupational Center, to learn body work and mechanics. They don't know nothing like that, but I'm letting it be known, because that helped me find a car that I could afford, and as I progressed, you know, I went ahead and actually fixed it up and everything, and, you know, it was good for me.
This is the current climate within the CAC says, yeah, not only here in Los Angeles County, but other counties, the local rules have been in place where now, not just taking pictures out here or taking pictures on the property, they believe that one right infringes upon another right. They believe that our First Amendment right to document our public surroundings infringes upon others' rights to access the courts. But meanwhile, they forget about the Fourth Amendment walking through the door. So which is it? Is it the armed guards violating your rights, or is it the cameras violating your rights? I don't know. I don't think the cameras are violating anyone's rights. You know, but I think the individual person and papers. You're individual. You know, Fourth Amendment is person and papers. Yourself, which is your person.
Saying you shouldn't be subject to search?
No, at all. Not without reasonable articulable suspicion that you're committed a crime. You have a right to access the courts. Why shouldn't there be a barrier between you and the courts? What? Fear? Security? Of what? If you do, you know.
It's a reasonable calculation. It doesn't prevent you from accessing it. It simply makes sure you don't do certain things with it.
That is a judicial opinion.
I want to choose my words correctly. He has never been rude, disrespected, police officers or anything whatsoever. He's always been cordial, always respectful. His face has never been seen till now. Okay? Because he respects the law. And for somebody to go ahead and actually...
Inside of that white BMW, the guy that killed him was Javier Bolden. That's my son's, my 5-year-old son's mother's brother, right? And he was claiming that he was, in BPS and all that. I'm pretty sure you guys remember this was a big old case. And this was going on right while Fuhrer was running for LA City Attorney. So he probably vowed to himself that he was going to go ahead and take care of that case and make himself look good. And that would be a good hype, a big hype in his career if he can go back and jump in that case and try to get a collusion, because it was a case that really just, it was like bang, and then it was over with, right? And they really didn't have too much for just those two guys. But Fuhrer, LA City Attorney, that's what you do. You investigate things. You get back in it, and you make promises to people when you run for things. You make promises to things, so you got to make those promises. But then sometimes you can't make those promises at that time. So he couldn't really bother me at that time because I was on federal parole.
Because people are willing to give up safety.
But what he did,
their privacy for safety.
I'm not too familiar. It's not a gag order. It's just strategic.
You'll see the video
when you see the video.
I'm pretty sure.
I can tell you what you're supporting. He's walking up and he sees that.
You know what I mean? Basically,
great video yesterday. Hey, Tom. Great video.
Thank you.
I loved it, man. You went over there to the shower and you made them. That was great.
Obviously, they weren't going to answer my questions.
No, so what?
But I go there knowing that, and I just because it looks just as bad when they don't answer it.
Oh yeah, it's great, man. You do great. Amazing.
Hey, good to see you, buddy. Haven't seen you in a while.
Desi and Tom Zebra.
Yeah, you can see it. Are you going to breakfast, right? Yes, sir. Okay.
Because they do it every day. And I'm speaking to all ex-cons, ex-bikers, ex-everything, that they come back and they just try to maybe if you started that way.
We got the Townhouse Courthouse. It's postponement to Friday. A lot of the cop watching orders are here today.
Like, look at prime example, me working every day. I go to my job for 7 years.
Mr. Vera, how you doing?
Oh man, it was great, man. At least they pulled back, right?
Yeah. Oh, here we come. Here we go. He's coming out with the executive order.
You're kidding.
Hey, Felipe, here he comes with the executive order again. Do we have somebody over there with the camera?
All of us and get our channel name. That way you know who we all are. And then that way you can start following us. And if you see what we're doing, it's 6.
Hey, Felipe. Hey, wait for the camera. Let's go.
He's got a sick-ass channel, bro.
You know what's crazy is they don't even know the law. It's sick. You know what's this is what's crazy. It's because all our.
We all going to the Denny's.
Yeah, I think we're all going to breakfast.
Yeah, so I'm gonna come back on live when we get to the Denny's, and we'll have a little round table.
Regular cars, and then we got our nice Teslas. The politicians are our Teslas. These are our top machines. No.
Awesome work, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pop back on in like 15 minutes. We're all going to Denny's at the round table. I'll see you guys in a minute.